Yesterday was a terrible map, but today we're going on the chill side. This is Arena 8. I understand some people will be like, no, this is a terrible CC map. But because of the risk that we see today, it's not as bad. So, in any case, the challenge of the day is defense down and resistance down. So that means to say that all your operators are pretty damn weak. And then there's also the ban tiles, which bans the healing tile and the defense up tile. So we won't be using that. Let's look at the other risk that I'm going to take. We'll not do 6 operators, because that will really pinch you guys, especially if you don't have a very well-built squad in your account just yet. We won't take attack down. Attack down is horrible. If you guys have learned something from yesterday, we'll never take this tag. We'll not take the shield duration, and we'll not take the defense up on the pincer beast as well. ASPD up, that's going to be one of the risks that we use for today. And then we'll also take defender and caster ban, since I've made a strategy that doesn't involve these 2 classes. So, this is what I'm going to be using. You'll want a no altar for today. Now, I could use a Kelsit strategy for you guys. I could also use a Surtur strategy, but I decided I want to show you guys something new each time you watch the daily guide. I think the other guide makers are probably going to use Kelsit, but for today, I want to show you guys the power of no altar. So that's a skill 3 M3 no altar. If you don't have that, please borrow from a friend. And if you don't have a friend with that, then come to my Discord server and add someone over there. Now next up, you're gonna want a Dreadnought Guard as well. Dreadnought Guards have really high attack. So if you sort by the attack and then you scroll up, you'll see that their attack are immensely high compared to all the other branches in the game. So try to bring along either a Dreadnought Guard, or if you have like another type of guard or Vanguard that has super high attack, you can use them to replace Malanta. I would recommend an attack of like at least above 700, I would say. So if you want to replace with a Taunts, a Lapland, a Spectre that you may have built in your account, go ahead and do so. Bring 2 single target medic. So Hibiscus and Ansel are the lowest rarity. If you have other people in mind, go ahead and do so. Bring 2 supporters. At least one of them should be a slower supporter. If you have other supporters that are like Abjurers or like Hexers, for example, so if you want to take a Praemonix, you want to take Suzerain, any other supporters that you have in mind, go ahead and do so. As long as one is slower, the other one, I don't really care what it is. These 2 operators are dealing arts damage, which will be handling the pincer beast on the right later on. Then, you're gonna want a Lord. So Lords have the ability to change from physical damage to arts damage. You are free to choose whichever Lord you want. You want a Taunts, a Silver Ash, a Lapland, even an Arene, that's fine by me. You just want them to at least have a skill up that will help them to kill a certain enemy you'll see on the map later on. And finally, bring along an AoE guard. So that's a Centurion. You can bring along people like Blaze. If you want Spectre, that's fine by me. Broca could be okay. Estelle will be fine as well. Okay, now that you guys have understood the squad, it's 8 operators. If you want to bring more people into stage, like you want to see some Vanguards, you want to see even more damage dealers, go ahead and do so. Very, very easy to adjust today's strategy. Alright, let's start the stage. Arena 8. Risk 8. Now to start the stage, you're going to be placing no altar first. No, you won't place no altar first, you'll place your Dreadnought Guard first. Then you support your Dreadnought Guard with no altar. So you'll be placing her right over here, facing to the right. And then next up will be your supporters, because the pincer beasts are coming. So one supporter over here. And then you have your second supporter to cover 2 lanes. So the lane on the left and the lane on the right. Just like that. So you're spreading out the damage a little bit in the map. Now give some healing over here. So that's why I placed an Ansel there. Alright. Then afterwards, we're gonna place a Midnight over here. So whichever Lord that you've brought. Then use no altar skill when this shield guy is appearing in the area of her skill range, that is. Place another medic here. So you've set up most of the operators that you need in this map already. Right, looking good so far. Now feel free to use your Lord skill to kill these 2 enemies. So the shield of the guy is going to come down, so don't worry about that. This guy will leak, that's fine. Let go of the Blade Helm. So there will be 2 enemies leaking. The Shield Guard and then the Blade Helm. Then place a Popuka over here. Right, looking good so far. Feel free to use any of your medic skill or your supporter skill if you feel that you need to. So for example, right now I'm going to turn on my medic skill. Let's use no alter skill as well to get her skill up and kill the shield guard along with the blade helm. Right, she's attacking the blade helm as much as you can. Go ahead and turn on Melanta's skill to give extra attack there. Alright, so you've eliminated everyone on the left already. You can remove Melanta from the map. Let me use Hibiscus skill to give some healing. Now remember, this guy has a critical attack. So the moment the critical attack comes up, use no Alta's skill to stun him and deal the needed true damage against him. I'm going to use Ensel's skill to give enough healing. There you go. Beautiful stuff. Now you can remove no Alta, you can remove Ensel as well. The right lane has also been cleared, all the pincer bees are gone, and you can remove your 2 supporters. Now with whatever remaining bodies that you have, you can feel free to either replace Popuka or use your medic skill to keep Popuka in place. What we're waiting for right now is for no Alta to return to the map. So a little bit of redeployment time waiting here and there, and that's that. I don't think there's too much troubles with following this guide. If you think DP is a problem, you can solve the map with a Vanguard or 2. And with stronger rarity operators, this is going to be a lot easier to handle. Place another altar over there, and then afterwards, once the skill is up, go and use it against this boss, and it's an easy clear for today. There you go. Get it on. And true damage gaming. And that's how you complete Arena 8 at Risk 8 today. Nice stuff. Now, let's go to Max Risk, where you guys can take maybe even more inspiration of the 6 stars that you guys have. So we'll take all the risk over here, and then let's switch out some operators. So as I mentioned, Kelsit is going to be pretty useful for today. That's what I will use. I'll be taking Kelsit in. Afterwards, I will take Shining to assist me in this stage, along with a Skadi Altar, give some buffs for my operators here. Mountain is going to be in as well. Surtur will be here, and there will be one last person, which would be a Blaze. So it's pretty much the same idea as the squad that I showed you guys just now. Let's play it, and then you guys will get what I mean. Arena 8. Now surprisingly, there's no risk for HP seal, so if you want to leak some enemies, you can feel free to do so. I'm gonna play Surtur over here to start off my map. Next up, I'm gonna put Mountain over here. His skill is coming up. Let's go. I activate it, and then I can leave him alone throughout the stage, because he can easily get rid of the Pincer Beast for me. Next up, Kelsit is gonna be here to give some healing for my Surtur. Then I'm gonna play Skadi Altar. Alright, so Skadi is giving extra attack onto Mountain, and then she's also gonna give extra attack for Blaze. Okay, looking good so far. I'm gonna use Surtur's skill to eliminate this shield guard. And I'm gonna put Shining right there. I'm gonna use Surtur to just get rid of one guy. Actually, let's have him to get rid of 2 guys. Okay, and I'm gonna put Monster over there. Just like that. Monster's gonna pinch whatever that he needs. His skill is gonna come up, and I'll be using that against the shield guard. So I'll pop his skill. I'm gonna give him some extra attack to help out over there. Monster's doing his best to pierce through the shield guard, and there you go, shield guard is gone. Blaze is trying her best as well to get rid of the blade helm. Gonna use Monster's skill again. Okay, looking fine thus far. Monster is really doing his best. I'm gonna try to give him whatever healing that he needs. I'm gonna place Surtur over there. Surtur is catching on to the remainder of the enemies. Very scary stuff. Next up, I'm gonna use Surtur's skill So this is going to be against the boss. I'm going to place monster over here to hold on to the boss as well. There you go. That's a lane cleared. This side is cleared as well. I'm going to remove Surtur. And then all that's left is the middle lane over there. Right. Skadi's being attacked right now, but it won't be too bad. I'm gonna leave Skadi alone, but I don't want to kill my Skadi. So, okay, never mind. I killed my Skadi by accident. It's okay. I wanted to give as much attack as I can onto Blaze. And then that's how I can take out the boss in the middle there. Okay, very simple daily map for the day. I think most of you can get creative with the 6 operators you want to bring for your max risk. Alright, 2 more days left. I shall see you guys in those last 2 daily guides to come. Alright, bye all!